Hi, I'm Brien Lundin, and I'm here with our backstage interview for the January Metals Investor Forum with José García, the CEO of SilverX Mining. SilverX is, as the name would imply, a silver play, a junior silver play, a sector that I am particularly very bullish on, even and especially now that silver appears to be breaking out to the upside. You know, silver is a natural lever on gold. And we all see the macro picture for gold. We have reasons, fundamental reasons why we believe gold is rising or will be rising in the future. Silver is a natural lever to that, and silver juniors are natural levers to gold. So it's great to have a play that offers leverage on top of leverage to the macro fundamentals and trends, the mega trends that we see playing out. And in that universe, which is a tiny universe of silver juniors, I really like SilverX for a number of reasons that we're going to explore with Jay right now, including the fact that you're actually a silver producer. But first off, let's try and probe some of the reasons why SilverX has yet to respond. I really like it right now because unlike some of the other silver plays, SilverX is still at a very attractive level, price level, capitalization for investors compared to the peer group. I think that you're actually going to play catch up very soon. But I'm thinking that COVID, that the pandemic really affected you more so than a lot of the other plays out there, because the company really emerged during the pandemic and got this property and tried to get the market's attention, but there's no way anybody could really visit the property or learn more about the company. Is that a factor, do you think, in why SilverX is such a bargain right now?
That's one of the potential factors. I'm not sure that's the case. We went public in early July. There were also some growing concerns about the political situation in Peru, and I think that damaged the stock price a little bit. The fact that with COVID, we haven't had the visit that we would like. So we've been moving around the 40 cents since we went public in early July. However, actually, I must remember that in late October or early November, we had two visits from analysts. It was Edison Partners and Red Cloud, and they were both very bullish on SilverX. I think we have all the fundamentals. The market do not know us to a large degree yet. I think we're trying to make a huge effort into be talking in good conferences like this, like the Metals Investors Forum, approaching investors more consistently, so we are better known in the market.
Yeah, and as part of that, you're really becoming more well known and raising your profile at a time when, again, you are very undervalued compared to your peer group, but you also have some powerful catalysts coming up directly in the weeks and months just ahead. Can we review what's going to happen in the very near future that should very significantly change the story for SilverX?
Absolutely. I think we are quite a particular junior silver company because we are that combination of very interesting exploration with production, a production that grows organically. We own a district, and our silver district is quite impressive. It's a massive epithermal system, lots of veins of very good grades, and also with the potential of expanding into the so-called porphyry systems. So in the very short term, we're going to prove that we can produce more, or we can grow organically. 2022 is going to be a good year. We're going to be calling for commercial production. We're going to be reporting sales. And at the end of the year, we want to be reporting an EBITDA earnings, okay? But on top of that, obviously, we keep exploring. So you're going to keep seeing very interesting intersects, the expansion of our resource. By Q2, we will upgrade our 43-101 report. So basically, we want to start moving more and more resources into the measured and indicated category, okay? And hence, certifying a much longer mine life, okay? So I think SilverX is doing the right things. Everything is happening in parallel, and the market will recognize that very soon.
Yeah, it will certainly be a big change for SilverX because you're going to have earnings, you're going to have an updated and improved 43-101 compliant resource. So you're going to have a net asset value, for one, based on that resource, which a lot of junior exploration companies, silver exploration companies have. But what a lot of them don't have is actually the earnings and earnings multiples and a steep growth path for those earnings, because you're going to be expanding production, have plans to expand production pretty dramatically in the near future, don't you?
Indeed. Not actually with the mine that we are building at the moment. It's called Tangana. We're mining and we're drilling. But as soon as we actually reach cruise speed, we're activating the second project in our district, okay? Because we own a district. It's a district scale project. And actually, I want to call investors' attention to that, because our district will allow us to grow organically over the next few years. But also, there is a huge potential in this area of central Peru to consolidate a prime silver district, a much larger entity. Okay, and I think that's going to be one of the objectives of our company. Okay, because we really want to become a mid-tier silver producer in the long term, and that's going to start in Peru.
Yeah, it's an incredible area, an area you're obviously very familiar with and have actually been working in as a private company. So you have those relationships, you know where to expand and buy and get more properties. And again, that production curve is pretty significant. The key factor, again, that I like about SilverX is the silver you discover next week could actually, it's not potential, it could actually be in that quarter's earnings and go to market. So if you believe in higher silver prices, if you believe in leverage to higher silver prices, you want to be in not just silver plays, silver exploration plays, but the companies that are immediately and powerfully leveraged to those increases in the silver price. It won't be very difficult to put pencil to paper and see what every 20-cent gain in the silver price will mean to you going forward.
Absolutely. And of course, we are very bullish on silver. We want to see silver north of $50, perhaps even more. So the moment that that happens, is going to be having a dramatic impact on our sales. Okay. And that's the beauty of being in production. So very few junior companies, as you said, have that ability of cashing out sooner than later.
Well, in the little bit of time we have left, let's also talk about the exploration end. You're going to be doing a lot of drilling next year, correct? And tell us about those kinds of targets, because the market really likes to get drill results. You plan on giving some of those to the market?
Indeed, at the moment we are drilling our veins, the veins of the Tangana mining unit. Okay, those veins are good grades. We're going to keep reporting that over the next few months. And the first half of the year is going to be focused primarily on that, upgrading our resource that is contained in these veins. But we also have two other targets. Okay, one target is a potential disseminated gold deposit, also in the same area. Okay, and we are meant to be drilling that within the first half of the year. And on top of that, we're going to be drilling some of the carbonate hosted silver deposits as well. Okay, we have deposits at Mantos that has the potential of being mineralized. Okay, and we are going to be drilling that also in 2022. So that's two elements, right? The first, extending our production, reporting very good grades, and the second sort of part of the year, which is the real upside, which is getting something bigger within our district. That's going to be exciting.
I have been very impressed with the targets you had just ahead that were vein hosted. I mean, you're looking at identified veins that have been mined locally for some time, but you're looking at surface expressions that stretch for kilometers. And so the targets are ready and obvious there. You brought up the difference where you're seeing different mineralization styles, mantos, porphyry type mineralization. That opens up a whole new world for the project. Very excited as a shareholder and as someone who publishes a newsletter that has SilverX as one of its top recommendations, to see what you're going to achieve over the next year and really just the weeks and months directly ahead. Jose, thank you so much for your time and giving us the SilverX story.
Thank you, Brian, for having us today.